toxic masculinity of toxic masculinity.
Patriarchy.
The patriarch.
Patriarchy. The patriarchy.
You know what?
Are you reading or listening to it?
Subscribe now.
I don't want them to do it. No, I actually don't want them to do it. This is the content right
here. Women.
Women who really think they could survive without men on the planet Earth is insane. I'm just keeping it 100. I want to be with the man, not with the woman. I'm sorry. I'm not going that way. No.
There it was. There I was thinking it was just me that had a problem, but it turns out it's the air conditioning that's sexist.
Damn! I know. So many women in our office have the exact same problem.
You can't make this shit up.
I'm definitely an 8 per.
Like, if I rated myself 1 to 10, I give myself a 5. I think I'm normal looking. And I just think it's based on my results. I think if I was an 8, 9, or 10, I would have had modeling contracts, because people in the top 20% of beauty, they get modeling contracts.
What is beauty?
What is beauty? I mean, you can go online and have people rate your pictures, and they rank you 1 to 10, and men will rate you.
Sensational.
Women will rate you like every day.
That stuff's not really important to me.
Sure. But don't you think attractiveness is based on results?
They may be, but I don't care about those results.
Women.
I don't believe that Pearl would have the same opinions if she was hot.
I truly don't believe that you should be going after anybody's looks, especially when you look like this after filler.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Your lips are overfilled and it's migrating.
Damn!
I had to look up who Pearl was, but once I did, it all made sense. She talks about issues that make women responsible for their actions, which makes a lot of women uncomfortable. Women love to blame men for objectifying women and deciding their value based on their looks, and for setting these impossible beauty standards, when in reality it's hypocritical women like you, like this individual. She's not known for what she looks like. She's known for what she has to say. And instead of refuting any of her arguments because you disagreed with her, you decided to objectify her, demean her, and place her value on her looks and not on what she has to say. And then you'll turn around and blame men for these impossible beauty standards for objectifying women to just their looks, when it's women who are the first to degrade and objectify other women just because you don't agree with them. Imagine how sad that is.
Well, let's be nice. Yeah. Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong.
They've been calling women low value and comparing them to used cars every time they've had access to a microphone. But it feels uncomfortable to hear it about yourself because it hasn't historically been done. You're not used to seeing men judged solely on their physical appearance instead of who they are as a person.
Throughout all of history, men have never been valued by who they are as a person. It's only a luxury that women have had. Their primary value doesn't even come from their appearance. It's just an added bonus. The primary value of men in most societies has come from what they can provide. And half the internet is women degrading and minimizing men openly if they don't make more than 6 figures.
You can't make this shit up.
There's a whole side of feminist TikTok, the lucky girl syndrome, that revolves around minimizing men who don't make less than 6 figures, telling them that they're worthless. And this is open on the internet. And I see no problem to people who have a preference for financial security. However, the same females that have a preference for financial security are the first ones to get offended when a man has a preference for physical appearance.
City boy! City boy!
But realistically speaking, it's a lot easier to be prettier. It's a lot less work to be prettier than it is to maintain a full-time job that provides more than 6 figures. And I'm gonna get so much hate for saying this. And this is coming from somebody who makes more than 6 figures. And I'm not encouraging either behavior from men or women here. I'm just putting it out on the open. Because a lot of feminists today like to act like men have had it so easy. In our present day and age, women are valued simply for existing. We're valuable. Men, on the other hand, are only valuable if they have a job, if they provide well. And that's a contributing factor to why men make up 80% of suicides. And the rate of suicides for men increase after the age of 60 because they feel useless. 1 in 6 men have been SA'd. Men make up 40% of domestic violence victims. And yet there's virtually almost no help for men who are domestically abused, who are SA'd. Men's mental health is not taken seriously in society at all, which is why we're seeing such a high suicide rate for men. Because being a good person has nothing to do with their gender. There's bad men and there's bad women. The only problem is in society, we continuously encourage women to objectify men solely based off of what they can provide. And then we turn around and act like victims. Because if you want to talk about historically, history was only great for less than 0.01% of men. Because historically speaking, men were born and died in the same social class, while women could scale social classes simply by marrying up and being pretty. Because in our country, in our society, for most of US history, men who didn't own property could not vote. I don't say this to side with the women who are doing this or the men who are doing this. I'm pointing out the hypocrisy. History was only great for the very, very rich, which was less than like 0.01% of the population, realistically speaking. And we use a history of what happened to women to currently attack all men today.